A resilient mind is a beautiful work of art. And we're certainly going to need a resilient mind if you're going to live your dream in 2016 with less compromise, settling, and anxiety. Because our thoughts, it's kind of like a handful of pebbles, tossing a handful of pebbles into a pool and they ripple out. Our thoughts are like pebbles that we throw into the pool of our mind, which creates a ripple effect. And so I really believe that if we set an intent to be more conscious of the thought pebbles that you toss into your mind, that it's going to make a real difference. And that's the presumption and the approach that I'm taking in A Fresh Start, How to Live Your Dream in 2016, which is my email subscription program. And this video is going to give you a taste of what's to come. Because if you nourish your mind every day with a fresh start, it's going to make a real difference to your experience of life. And so what I want to provide to you now is give you an example, a model of how you can develop your mind daily in 2016. So I've developed something to prepare us for 2016. I call the Ripple Effect Principles. It's a series of 3 specific videos, and I want to give you a taste of that now, and you'll have the opportunity to subscribe to this for free at the end of this video. So the ripple effect, to nourish my mind and to have a resilient mind, I need to look at the story that I've been telling myself for 2015, to look at the things that may not have been serving me, so that I can release that, so I can get ready and work on creating the story I want to be able to tell a year from now about how I lived in 2016 and how I'm going to move and how I move forward by taking and applying what I call the art of small steps. Because in the art of small steps, it doesn't take much to do every day that over the course of a year makes a substantial difference and creates what I call a giant leap. So let's talk about change your story, change your life. What I'm talking about here, what I'm going to be doing in the video called Change Your Story, Change Your Life, is doing a deep dive into the inner narrative and the stories that we tell ourselves and how they work for us sometimes and sometimes they don't, and how we can practice some mind care. And also to really take a closer look at what you say to yourself when you talk to yourself, because this is the inner narrative that takes place in our mind that either moves us forward or holds us back. And how you can develop an awareness of these stories and your story to be able to change your life. Then that's going to prepare us for a happy new you in a new year. And in creating your 2016 story, it's all about what makes your heart sing. Because if I'm going to create something and invest a whole year into it, I might as well be doing something to make my heart sing as opposed to just settling for what I can get. And a key part of that is, once I've decided what really makes my heart sing and what I'm going to pursue, I really need to get clear about how to set my intent so that I follow through. Because unless I follow through, I'm going to struggle with getting through to achieve the life I want to live in 2016. And so what I'm going to share with you in the second video is how to meditate and visualize actually living in this state, and how that's going to overwrite the old memories of 2015 and create new neural pathways and a much stronger and resilient mindset. The art of small steps. This is all about, first of all, we have to be aware of the tyranny of the big goal. We've been urged and encouraged and taught that we need to go big or go home. And we need to have a big why. But the reality is, I haven't seen anybody that's achieved anything of significance without taking a whole bunch of small steps, a series of small steps to achieve that big goal. And the other thing the whole idea of the art of small steps is having the bigger why, the big vision, and learning to trust yourself in the process of life and applying the art of small steps. Because one small step sustained over a period of time through consistent effort, is what creates a giant leap. And I'm thinking of Neil Armstrong, who said, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." And you know, I would challenge you to really think about, you know, what small steps could you take onto the moon of your dream that would be a giant leap forward. And so that's what the 3-part video series is going to be about. And I hope it gives you a sense as to what's coming in 2016 in terms of the types of content and the types of support you'll receive via email. It's all about the ripple effect. It's about having a resilient mind, because a resilient mind is a beautiful work of art. And that beautiful work of art is something we need to nourish with a fresh start. And you can get that fresh start now by subscribing for $10. It subscribes you for the whole year. And I'll throw in a bonus of my new book, Messages from the Other Side, The Musings of a Cosmic Psychologist. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.